Welcome friends, welcome back to Cocktails After Dark. Today we're going to do another recipe out of this cocktail guide, the 1937 Cafe Royale. This was a cocktail book with only one printing in 1937, around the time of the coronation, so it is the coronation edition, even though there was only one edition. It's a bunch of recipes that were compiled by a bartender called W.J. Tarling, and he went around to bartenders around the UK and sort of got all of their recipes, went through them, figured out which ones he liked, which ones he didn't, and then put them in here. So some of them are his recipes. Some recipes have no mention of where they came from at all, and other ones are given specifically to other bartenders. And that's one of the recipes we're going to do today. It is Godfrey's Corpse Reviver, and it says here that it was invented by Godfrey Baldini, and it is a gin and vodka drink. And I've chosen it because it has vodka. So I'm going to use my favorite gin, first off, which is the Dillon's gin. And I need 4 ounces, and I don't know that I have 4 ounces. I'm almost out. It might be time for a new favorite gin. Let's see. Of course I spilled some, so I might not have gotten the full 4 ounces, but we're close enough. Vodka. Very difficult to find vodka recipes in this time period, in the late 1930s, except for in these English cocktail books and a couple in the French cocktail books. This cocktail book continually asks for a rye-based vodka. So this vodka from Spirit of York, made here in Toronto, is a rye-based vodka. So I'm going to put in a couple ounces of that and see how we make out. Next is a dash, but because I'm making 2 cocktails, 2 dashes of grenadine, which is always my downfall. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting better. A couple dashes of Angostura. Now we ice this down and we shake it, and then we're going to talk about what is a corpse reviver. And the glasses are iced. Godfrey's Corpse Reviver, not to be confused with all of the other corpse revivers in all of the other
We're reviving corpses today?
Yes.
Hi, friends.
So, even within this cocktail book, there are a couple of corpse reviver cocktails with completely different mixes. And it's not like tiny little changes on the same idea. Like some of them are completely different.
I am sure, though, that they're all, based on their title, meant to be, either something that brings back the dead or is a hangover cure.
Hangover cure, yeah.
Would be my guess. Those are kind of those things that title suggests.
Yeah, I mean, so in the Savoy book, there's a bunch of them, and they're vermouth and brandy. This one is lemon, quina lillet, Cointreau, gin, and absinthe.
Oh, they've even got 2. And you said this one had a second one.
This one has a second one, too. So
ABC.
It's the, yeah.
There you go. Corpse Reviver, brandy, orange juice, lemon juice, grenadine.
Which is different than what's in this book.
Yeah.
So I mean, you call it a corpse reviver, it's stiff. And in some instances, it's not necessarily just stiff, but that quina lillet would be really bitter, which would...
It's supposed to make you like,
yeah,
and way back to being a regular...
So let's give this a go. And I used a rye vodka. Mm-hmm. Oh, I kind of like that. So I used a rye vodka and a rye gin.
Okay, I want to try the rye vodka without the... do you have I'm looking for something appropriate to just give it a quick taste, because that's got a distinct rye flavor to it that I happen to really like.
For the last, I don't know how many years, vodka sold in Canada and the United States had to be a clear, flavorless liquid. That's recently changed. It can now have distinctive flavor. And in the 1930s, when these books were published, specifically this one, it asks for vodkas made from potato, made from rye, made from different types of grains.
Okay.
And I have to imagine it would have brought different flavors to it.
So you're telling me this one should have no flavor?
This is potato. It will
Oh,
have.
so it will have flavor.
It will have
So
flavor.
these are both flavored then?
Yeah, not flavored.
No,
They haven't been stripped.
they haven't been stripped of their flavor,
Yeah.
which would make them probably more in line with what would be used in the 1930s. Okay, and you may have said that, and I was just so fascinated with the flavor I was drinking.
Well, that's. Yes. I like that rye.
That's completely different. Oh, you trained it.
The potato vodka is more, to me, more viscous.
Yeah, there's more mouthfeel to that
Yeah.
that vodka, but it has a flavor to it.
Yeah.
That one has a very distinct, and so that must be. I'm just trying to relate it back to this now.
So everything that you thought you knew about vodka from the last, I don't know, 35 or 40 years,
It's about to change, my friends.
either is about to change or has changed,
Yeah.
depending on yeah.
How adventurous you've been with your vodka drinking.
Yeah, so there's probably a lot of small, these are both small local producers of vodka who are doing something a little bit different.
So I happen to really like the flavor of rye. So I'm really enjoying this particular
Yes.
drink a lot. Whether I need it for the as a corpse reviver, I don't know.
This
But,
this gets 2 thumbs up from us. I think it's really great. And again, play with the rye. Now you can play with the vodka, and you can get completely different feels to this probably.
There's just so many options. I can only imagine how. I mean, you've got gin and you've got vodka, both of which, just in their natural forms now, have so many flavors.
Yeah.
You could make so many different versions of just this drink.
Probably go all year.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a different project for a different time.
And we're out of Dylan's gin, so now I need a new favorite gin.
I'm sure we can find
We can
something.
find one. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.